Hey y'all, I'm in my garage. There's one little area I wanted to work on. I just thought I need to get out of the house. Not necessarily fresh air, but a little sunshine coming my way. So I'm going to put you on the time lapse thingy. But mostly it's just like newspapers, stuff like that. Or I think it is, so we'll see when I get going. Okay guys, so that's the area, but whoops, all this has to be sorted through. And we're doing bags of books from my garage. So some of this is stuff that I took from my desk at my library that's being renovated. It's about 2:30. I did just a little trimming on the side because it's a little warm. I think Monday I'll get up early and do that. First thing, there's not a lot. But you know. Okay, y'all, you ready? So the good thing is libraries, I'm sure in your area too, are accepting donations. You know, we stopped during the pandemic. So we are here. So let's see. So I don't have to feel like I have to drag them and find a place for them to go. So we're going to start, and then I could just take like a couple bags at a time, and you know that money goes back to the library for programming. So here is a series, Through the Lens, National Geographic, In Focus, Visions of Earth. This one is 1,000 Photo Icons. That's a Taschen. That's Man Ray. Ooh, dead cricket. A children's book, Nursery Rhymes and Tales. Now these are some of the ones I love to do art in because they open well and the paper is yummy. So for now I'm keeping it. Here's Goosebumps, Night of the Living Dummy. Ooh, I will donate that. This one is Pies and Cakes. I love these old cookbooks, y'all. I feel like I'm not looking at you correctly. Some AE lock. I have no idea what that is. Okay, for now. So here's more. This is Things to Make and Do. You know, there's some from a certain era I'd have to buy them. Happy Hours in Storyland. So these are from 1970. Again, I have more books in my house than, so I think as much as this is my childhood, I'm gonna let that go. And this one is Happy Hours in Storyland. Look at the cover. Because how many? Okay, letting it go. And we have 3. Yikes. Okay. I also want to do, I was looking at something on my bookshelf, and one of my bookshelves in the living room, and a lot of them have by color, but I pulled out about 7 books to go through with you guys that are kind of different and interesting. Okay, here we go. There's going to be a reason to keep them all. New York, New York, a city in art and literature. So, you know, by the time, I don't know if my niece would like something like this. I really don't. You know what, I might send it to my friend Sandy for her daughter Chloe. They were just there. Maybe she'd like it. Ala Maca. Oh, Chihui. My friend loves. This must be for Beverly. She loves him. Oh my God, yeah. She loves his glass powder, his glass work. Isn't that amazing? So I'll put that in Beverly's. I'm sure that's why I got it. Costa del Sol. That's so funny. That's we're all in Midsummer Murder's the character Barnaby. They're always like retiring. Coppers de Sol. Look at that. Is this Spain though? Malaga. Yeah. Let's see what the inscription says. July 1985. Laurel, something Madeline, and Martin something. So I think I'm just gonna have to, you know, Costa del Sol is not showing up in my fantasies. Let it go. Walt Whitman selected poems. I think the thinking was muscle and pluck forever. What invigorates life invigorates death. And the dead advance as much as the living advance. I was thinking that there were just words in here that I might like, but they're... So I'm going to let that go. I can always find something like that. Okay, so Jane Austen. I collect all the different covers. So that will go in my house, and I'll decide if I have it or not. Look at this old copy. Virginia Woolf, A Room of One's Own. Keep. The Devil's Disciple. Look at these old cool Penguin books. And somebody, good grief, grew on. I love stuff like that. I think what I'm going to do is keep the cover with the 1,000 others I have, because I have in my mind things to do with them. But okay, so that will be recycled. Monsieur Boucher, Booth Tarkington. St. Clement's Annex, West Philadelphia Catholic Girls High School, 72nd Street and Pascal Avenue, Philadelphia, PA. Everyone should do that. Copy number 5. Can you imagine being given this to read? If you want to know what he looks like, there you go. Monsieur Beauclerc. 1900. I don't know. I just don't know if they're going to be worth anything. I love the cover, but I'm going to let it go. I have more books like that. Les Liaisons Dangereuses. Dangerous Liaisons. I'm going to let it go. I can always get a copy of this to read. Okay, 50th anniversary of Life magazine. Oh yeah. This kind of thing I love to get from my mother. She loved to see these old things. She might have seen the original. So I might keep that to look at. Noel Coward, y'all. Love Noel Coward. Short stories, short plays, and songs. His talent to amuse is seemingly endless. I'm going to keep the cover. It's pretty yellowed, and that will be recycled. But none of these can come in my house. They're going to go with the other stuff I need to go through. I never promised you a rose garden. Sunshine. Gotta be a little rain sometime. Hannah Green, I never promised you a rose garden. Again, I got them. They were probably discarded. Yes, ma'am. And recycle. Howard's End. The vintage book originally published by Knopf. 95 cents. Look at that great cover. There's a joke between me and Angela. There's a great book called Howard's End is on the Landing. By, I think her last name's Smith. An excellent book. 1921. This was 1954. Again, I can always get a copy of that, but I'm sure I took it because, and I love the spines to do in art. I was doing a bird a day picture and I was drawing them like the spines were branches. So many ideas. Okay. I don't need silverfish in my house. So Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility in the pile, but they're not going in my house right now. Okay, Truman Capote, Music for Chameleons. I have never read that, but you know what, y'all? I can find it. Yeah, a lot of these are ones so that are just, see, they're just super yellowed and brittle. I like to see though if anyone wrote anything. So trash. Oh, good. By the way, I got lots of recycling. A Louise May Alcott. This is in pretty good shape. I will donate it. An Old Fashioned Girl. I always think I'm going to read them, but I never have. I'm really not this kind of, it's not my thing. I have to admit that and just move on. Y'all look like Hot Mess Express. So, if I could even discuss to you what went on with my car, I spilled protein shake. It's 100,000 degrees out, and I thought I was getting it up. I was dousing it with water and odor cleaner. I can't go into it, but I didn't, and thank God it's clean now, but Selected Poems and Letters of Emily Dickinson. You know, the thing is people don't understand is people donate this stuff and people don't buy it. It gets recycled. You can't hold on to books nobody wants, right? And you'd be shocked at how, now, again, I like it for the cover and that for artistic collage purposes. I got lots of Emily Dickinson, nice hardcover ones in my house. Yeah, these were all okay. William Faulkner, Intruder in the Dust, Passion and Prejudice. And trust me, these don't have value. Or I'd be selling them on retiring. Ludwig II and his Dream Castles. So I have a friend, I might say this for, a German friend. She would probably like this. Ludwig. I mean, I'm telling you the kind of books I see, y'all, you can't. For a book addict and a book junkie, bookworm. This is, doesn't say, but I'm going to save it for her. She's retired now. She would love that. So that is a gift. This looks interesting. Hoboken, I always say hysterical, Historical Museum. 100 Hoboken Firsts. Again, where are you going to find these books, y'all? It's actually kind of interesting. That's the kind of thing I'd like to look at lunch. Let's see, let's find a first. The first locomotive pilot wheel, 1832. Let's see if there's something in here we know. First landowner, 1630. That's Hoboken, New Jersey, y'all. See, maybes or no's. Maybes or no's. I've been telling Beverly, no. That's a maybe, it's a no. I can look at it at work on my desk. Okay, so we're going to get rid of these. One bag down. And as I start going, it's easier and easier to let go of stuff, right? In the beginning, it's like, yeah. I had a friend obsessed with James Joyce. Like, I have had more conversation and read more Joyce. But again, it's not the best copy. So what they do is they put all these books in recycle, and then I go through the trash. Oh my God. Albert Camus, The Myth of Sisyphus. Albert Camus. And again, like, it's yellowed, and it'd be so good to have this on my garage. Now look at this. Something probably I got for Angela. She loved gardens, she loved poems. To Aunt Susan, hope you are feeling better soon and get back to your gardening. XOXO. I am not the biggest poem reader. I do like some poets, and I'm not, as we all know, struggling with the garden. So I'm gonna give it to the book sales. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Whoops. Excuse me, y'all. There's water somewhere. Hold on. I'm gonna have some more. I haven't had enough to drink, so I've been busy. Most importantly, my rugs are clean upstairs. So at some point, I'm going to go up. Everything's on my bed, and I'm going to at least put my room back together and take a bath. I have 2 busy days at work coming up. Okay. So this is Julia Cameron, The Artist's Way. Oh my gosh. This is my original. This is at work. Okay, The Artist's Way. So look at that. Annotated by Tracy Johnson. So we, I wish I put the date. And Beverly had written, because you are loved by the universe and all others. The Artist's Way, Tracy's Way. So this is the kind of book, Tracy, that begs you to write in it. Right? And my friends and I, we went on artist dates. Let's see. Dear Tracy, I'm so excited for Christmas. I can't wait. Thank you so much for the scrunch. I love it. I need your online address because Jamie took the postcard but can't find it now. Okay. I wonder when she wrote this. It's one of my friend's daughters that I just texted this week. This treasure. So it's such a treasure that is in my garage. And I think it was at work is what it was. Whatever you think you can do or believe you can do, begin it. Action has magic, grace, and power in it. Action has magic, grace, and power in it. The universe is prodigal in its support, y'all. I'm going to spend some time looking at that tonight. But anyway, so this one is The Artist's Way at Work. And you guys can probably download it, find it online, buy a used copy, but it's an amazing book. Everyone's an artist. You can be an artist at life. You don't have to be an actual scissors, paper, painter, drawer, paper mache, or glass maker. It's just about the art of being a human being and how this can help you. I would rather spend time with that than probably come back to this. So I'm going to donate that. I don't need to hoard stuff. Living with Joy, Sonia Roman. Keys to Personal Power and Spiritual Transformation. I've been reading stuff like this my whole life, y'all. Piece of paper. Book 1 of the Earth Life series. Do y'all think I've had a stroke? I feel like I'm slurring I just don't know. Do I sound like, if y'all think I've had a stroke, you say something in the comments. I don't know. I just feel like I'm really having a hard time with words. Okay. See immediate results in your life when you learn to open your heart, create what you want without struggle, discover your life's purpose, take a quantum leap in any area, change negatives into positives, gain clarity in your relationships, and increase your sense of aliveness and well-being. See, that's like catnip. There is so much love available. It is as abundant as the air you breathe. Wouldn't that be nice to inhabit that? Okay. Again, when I have all of them, I'll look and make decisions, but it's making the first cut. This is, you guys, one of the best books I've ever read. Lynn Twist, The Soul of Money. It is one of the best books I've ever read. Gosh, I must have read it when it first came out, 2003. Again, notes, and I can't believe I didn't. No, this is not. I did not do this. But I'm gonna let it go because they're not my notes. I have one in the house then. But you guys, reclaiming the wealth of our inner resources. It's really basically Lynn Twist, very wealthy, wasn't happy, wasn't satisfied. Started looking to help people, and her encounters with Mother Teresa. And how it changed her life. And I think there's a quote in here, Mother Teresa talks about how you can be very wealthy and poor at the same time. And you can be poor and extremely wealthy inside at the same time. So now let that go. But y'all, you should look for it and read it. It's a really phenomenal book. This is one of my favorite, probably my top 10 favorite books. So Anne Mara Lindbergh, Gift from the Sea. I find these, anytime I can, I buy them and I give them to people. So like sometimes somebody might come up at work, you know, some mom and struggling and unhappy or just having a shitty day, right? Moms are loud. And I just think I don't know if I feel it, I'll go to my desk and grab a copy of this. And I've given out so many copies of this. So I'm going to bring that to my desk at work. But you guys should read it. It's a phenomenal book. Again, this would be easy, I would hope, to get from your library. But just really talks about basically how if you don't take care of yourself as a woman, as a person, how can you be a mother, a wife, a manager, whatever, if you don't. And she would go to the sea by herself every year. And we all know that poor woman went through a lot. Ooh, these are treasures. These were from my desk. I know that right now. Do you need a fork? Trash. Okay. 5-Minute Calm. Love these kind of books too. More peaceful, rested, and relaxed you in just 5 minutes a day. Oh gosh. So this was a page-a-day calendar called Endangered Pleasures that I loved, and I gave it to Angela and she loved it. And yeah, and they didn't do it last year. And she also did the New Yorker, but we love these. And in her refrigerator was Eat More Fruit and Vegetables, and I meant to grab it, but I didn't. But yeah, I'm going to put that in my Artist Way book. This is such a great book. How to Be a Good Creature by Cy Montgomery, a memoir on 13 animals. So Cy Montgomery started, she's like a researcher and started writing children's books, nonfiction. And then she's written other books for adults. But it's you guys get it. And it's a great gift to give someone. See if they have headings. But the first one is Molly, a dog. So it's all about these animals and her relationship or how she sees them in the world. So that's got to go in my gift pile, you guys. You Can Heal Your Life. Louise Hay. This woman is really an amazing human being. She's gone now. But I found her early on. How one does. I don't know who put the book in my hand. But I have other copies. I should check the library and see if we need to add it. But go on YouTube and do Louise Hay and listen to her. She started before AIDS, when AIDS was maybe just happening, before they had any idea that gay men were getting sick. But she worked in San Francisco and she started working in the community as more and more people got sick. And it was all about teaching yourself to love and how to start giving yourself what you didn't get that you needed as a child. But you guys, that today I got these books, y'all. I have some reading to do. Less YouTube, watching people buy stuff. Anyway, for now I'm keeping that one. Getting the Pretty Back. Family, Friendship, and Finding the Perfect Lipstick. Molly Ringwald. You guys. It's a neat book. It's not like just like a memoir. Jennifer Grey, Selma Blair, and there's that woman who was in Nickelodeon, I think, Child Star. I couldn't read hers. It was so it was so disturbing. I had to stop. I was listening to it, so I'm on the list. There's huge people waiting for huge numbers, but I'm going to try to skim it. It's beyond anything that anyone should ever have to endure. The Selma Blair one is called Mean Baby, and they kept calling her I gotta stop that too, because they kept calling her Mean Baby. Well, she probably had, physical issues and was cranky and upset and sick. But I couldn't listen to that either, y'all. Okay. So this one is Talking with My Mouth Full, Crab Cakes, Bundt Cakes, and Other Kitchen Stories. And I'm sure this is something Bonnie Wolf that I got from my mother. I love memoirs about food. And my mom especially did. For Elizabeth, Eat, Drink, Be Merry, Bonnie Wolf, 2006. Not for my mother though, but that's funny, right? Now, this one is Treasure Too. So what Louise Hay did on this one, it's just illustrated, right? So it's basically, not beautiful, but she has a thing that if you have certain pains or certain conditions, she has devised a thing that there's thoughts that cause it, like that may not that it's your fault, but that whatever the circumstances in your life had led you there. And then she has a new thought pattern. So let's look at what's going on with me right now. I don't know what's going on, y'all. All right, I have a baby cataract that I'm not going to be. Oh yeah, okay. Cataracts. Inability to see ahead with joy, dark future. So your new thought pattern that you should, an affirmation you should write down and say to yourself, think about is, life is eternal and filled with joy. I look forward to every movement. So I have to check. I probably have one of these in my house, but again, that's a great book to give someone. See, one day when I'm making some money from YouTube, I can send people books. That would be awesome. And this one, Sprinkle Glitter on My Grave, Observations, Rants, and Other Uplifting Thoughts About Life. Jill Kargman, creator of Odd Mom Out. So it just looked, that day looked interesting to me. I love stuff like this. Look at, oh gosh, y'all, look at the bottom on every page. Little hearts. See, these are the ones that were at work that I didn't get rid of. Okay, let's move on. One of my IKEA bags. I love these bags. They're so strong. They last for years. I'd like to say I need to go to IKEA and get some, but all right, what's in this bag? So here's look at that. Look how beautiful y'all are. This is the little mirror. Let me see on my chin here. And take it, there's no mirrors at work other than in the kitchen. Sometimes y'all, I just want to look at see what I'm going on, see what kind of craziness is happening. Put this in the trash because, And there's a crap load of CDs. Now this is, paper gave me a long time ago. I'm going to recycle it. I have so much paper. I have so many pads of paper. I have so many notebooks of paper. And will I ever not buy them again? I hate to say, I don't think I can say I won't. Paper makes me happy. I'm recycling it. Okay. So again, people donate CDs, right? Like crazy. And by my other library, there was someone who worked for the Academy, all kinds of stuff. We used to get interesting Emmy things and Grammy things. But I think this one, so I usually listen to them out here when I'm, like right now I have one on. But so these I'm just gonna, all kinds of operas and stuff I've never heard. Probably most of this I would not want to keep. How about Time Life's Treasury of Folk Music? I'm gonna let it go right now. I do not like folk music. But anyway, Sanctuary, 20 Years of Wyndham Hill, the tenors, y'all, my mom loved. I don't know what these Gluck is or Alaska. So I don't know. But I've got tons of room over there to put them. So they're going to go over there. And every time right now I'm listening to the soundtrack from Valley Girl, which is one of the best CDs on the planet. And if you haven't seen the movie Valley Girl, y'all are missing out. I think it was Nick Cage's first one. Okay, let's get to books. There's a box of stuff from my thing. I think we're going to leave that for right now. Okay. believe this got weeded from the library? Anyway, I own my own copy of it. He's got a new book coming out in November. Y'all who know me know. All kinds of treasures. Nature's Wonders. That I will let go. I was reading about people who can color for like 20 minutes a day or more calm, and it's very meditative. Beach riddles. What fish only comes out at night? Y'all, have you got your answer? Put in the comments below. No. And then I'll tell you. But I get these from my friend Nito. I love to send him. Okay, how can you tell a squid from an octopus? Count his tentacles. Apparently, they have different amounts. Okay, who are the best flyers? The pilot fish. Anyway, so y'all put in the comments, and I'll try to remember what fish only comes out at night. Okay, so this is more stuff from my desk. So I think, oh, y'all. So we're going to save that for a different time. That's a whole nother mental health thing. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. I got this to give to my brother. Bad Blood, Secrets and Lies in a Silicon Valley Startup. Or for my nephew, John Carreyrou. So this is about Elizabeth Holmes and Theranos. And he is a reporter. I can't remember what he's a reporter for. Wall Street Journal. So he started investigating it. Oh my God, guys, it reads like fiction. I love nonfiction that reads like fiction. And this, you will not believe it. And right now, she was found guilty. Really, evil people. But she's blonde and blue-eyed, and please. And trying to get everything overturned. Like, oh, poor me, poor you, nothing. Criminal. Anyway, you guys read it, see what you think. It is phenomenal. So I'm going to put that in my gift pile. Angela Carter, Wise Children, you guys. See, this is hard. So in their heyday on the vaudeville stages of the early 20th century, Dora Chance and her twin sister Dora and Nora, unacknowledged daughters of Sir Hazard, the greatest Shakespearean actor of his time, were known as the Lucky Chances, with private lives as colorful and erratic as their career. It's this kind of thing I love. So it's fiction, but based on true events. For now, this is why it's in this bag. This Angela had given me. She didn't like it, but it's funny because I was going to check the first season out and, add it to my DVDs I never watched. But, with everything going on with the Queen, I thought it would be interesting. And here it is. I found it. And this is something called Future Sex. We'll just put that because, people have... Okay, so in here I'm going to put books I'm thinking about. Okay. I got a couple more, excuse me. We'll end it here because I got stuff to do. And, okay. Midnight at the Blackbird Cafe, Heather Weber. See, I like magical realism a lot. I really do, you guys. I love it. So sometimes it takes a little magic to find your way home. Keeping it. Plato and Platypus walk into a bar. This is super funny. I'd like to give that to Zachary. Understanding philosophy through jokes. People who love this, love it. So I'm going to save that for... Maybe give Zachary a little bag of books. Barbara Pym, A Glass of Blessings. So this is something we may never find again. But I think I'm going to take it and see if it's something we can add to our collection. Because somebody was looking for one and we only had one copy of one. So I'm going to see. If I'd feel better if a lot of people could get to look at it and just not sit in my garage. Femme Fatale, How French Women Do It. Life is made up of little things. Do we care? I think I'm gonna let it go. I'm out of this phase. Not all of the phase, but that nonsense part of that phase. Okay. So we're still gonna have I love these bags. This has got like masks and again, I think this was stuff from my oh, this needs to go in my car. The Atomic Bear Prepared to Survive. 4 individually packed emergency blankets. That's from my car. Ever just carry around too much crap for your whole life? Okay, so masks and stuff. So we'll go through this when we go through the other stuff. Okay, well, I'm going to call that it. I'm going to deal with this. I got to go back in my house. I'll meet you in my kitchen. So I'm trying to clear my table. I am clearing my table, and there's projects. Like I need to get magic marker out of pants, that kind of stuff. And I spent the morning sorting things. So yeah, now, I'm not going to get it all done, but I am going to really get stuff I'm keeping that needs to be put where it should put. It means up and downstairs. That means up and downstairs. So don't forget to comment what you think that means, which I forgot the joke now. All right. What fish only comes out at night? Comment below, you guys. Thank you so much. And 100% I'm going to see you with many, many, many books from my garage. And then we're going to start books from my bookshelves. All right, guys. Take care.